Hey everyone, Dude here back with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel video, and today we're taking a look at the best decks of Theme Chronicle 2024. So Theme Chronicle is back. It's an event where you can only play decks that you can access in the solo gate. So every solo gate deck that is mentioned, plus the other supplementary archetypes that are added in those decks will be allowed in the event. Of course, this event has a custom ban list, so you better check that out. I think we can check it later. But for the event, it has the usual event restrictions, event details, forbidden limited list. For Team Chronicle, we're gonna see some. Well, this is a pretty complicated one, so let's just not look at it. Um, anyway, we're gonna look at five decks that are pretty much free and can run rampant in Team Chronicle. And the best part is, yeah, they're in solo gates that are really, really good. And there are really good solo gate archetypes here. So it's a really diverse format. And with the new solo gates added since the last one, I think it's gonna be way better and a bit more fun. Now, for the rewards of the event, before you get into the deck list, you're gonna get a Rikka Princess icon. Just fine. Extra 300 gems for the last one. Gonna get an S-Force Night Chaser icon. Pretty cool for the S-Force enjoyers. And we get Team Chronicle 2024 for maxing out the level no mate and just full of gems, so that's fine. Now let's go to the deck list. We're gonna go for the first one, which is Six Samurai. So Six Samurai got its solo gate, so that means you can play Six Samurai pretty much close to full power. Well, as much as what the Team Chronicle ban list allows you. But hey, you get Gateway of the Six to 1, so that just allows you to keep summoning and summoning and summoning, allow you to get your Six Samurai monsters on the field, and even some warrior extenders here to allow you to get into stuff like Soul Day, and you have access to powerful Xyz monsters like MX Saber Invoker and Stellarite Ptolemaeus. I think we should remove this, but I think it's still a pretty good card on its own. You have Blade Armor Ninja, you have your Shadow of the Six Samurai, but of course you have Shien, which is a really good negate. Lugaris for the draw power. And we're gonna add the Six Samurai monsters here. 3 Kageki, 1 Hatsume, 3 Kizan, and 2 Kizaru. And we get 1 Grandmaster, so that's your engine here. You have Shien Smoke Signal, 3 of those. Rota, Monster Reborn is a great extender. Rota, just make sure that you get your warrior monsters in hand. Another extender is 1 for 1. You have Durendal, which allows you to get a fire warrior monster. Glory de Fleur, which is a pretty good equip card for this archetype. Six Samurai United adds more Bushido cards. Gives you draw power. Gateway of the Six gives you summoning and adding, so that allows you to just keep extending. Shields Dojo is another Bushido counter pool that you can get from, so it's pretty good. Hand traps, you have 3 Max, 3 Ash, 3 Imperm, called by and cross out for the hand trap and hand trap prevention, so that's fine. As I said, the extra deck has 2 Shien, MX Saber, Blade Armor, Shadow of the Six Samurai, Stellar Knight, Lugaris, and you have Isolde. Generics include Nightmare Cerberus, Phoenix Unicorn, IP, and Avermax, and of course you have the Battle Shogun, which allows you to search your gateway. Yeah, pretty good list. It's a really solid spam heavy deck that allows you to break boards and play through a lot of hand traps, so it's pretty good. Next we have Prank Kids. So surprisingly, I don't think Prank Kids has a solo mode, but Prank Kids is free, so you can play Prank Kids. This one is a Prank Kids with a lot of hand traps and the adventure engine. Well, without Griffin Rider or Illegal Knight, so it's still good. So for the Prank Kids engine, you have 3 Fancies and 3 Lampsies and 3 Dropsies. So These are your main extenders alongside Roxy's. These just allow you to special summon the other prank kid name, so you can keep Link climbing into your Meow Meow Moo, your Doodle Doodle Doo, and your Bow Wow Bark. Pretty adorable names. So it just allows you to extend. Your main win con is Battle Butler, which allows you to have a double Raigeki on the field. You can really win games on it. This can really win games on its own, and then you can just wrap it up with by extending your board. You have Adventure Engine, just one Water Enchantress, two Adventure, Rite of Fire Messier, one Draco back, and I think I forgot the Faithful Adventure here. I'll be adding that later on, but yeah, Adventure Engine Prank Kids is really good. Hand traps, you have one, two Effect Failure, 3, 4, 5, Max C, 6, 7, 8 Ash, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 hand traps. 15, yeah, 15 hand traps, really good. Pot of Prosperity for your main searcher, Foolish Burial to start your Adventure Engine, Thunder Dragon Fusion to get your Battle Butler online alongside Pandemonium. Pranks and plays just give you consistency and support for your prank kids names. And for the extra deck, you have Rocket Ride at 1, Weather Washer, 2 Battle Butler, 1 Meow Meow because that's the only legal one, 3 Doodle Doo, 1 Bow Wow, and then for the rest, you have generics like Masquerena, Donner, Nightmare Unicorn. You also need Rip Roar and Roar, which is a pretty good removal tool. And then Avermax, because Avermax is pretty hard to out in this format. So if you want to play Prank Kids and play something different outside of the solo gate decks, this one is surprisingly legal and it's pretty good. Next we have Rikka. So Rika is a really nice plant deck. You can't really play the control version of this because it's the floodgates are banned. But hey, you can play near full power Rika without the Sun Avalon parts, but still really solid because almost every Rika name and solid plant monster is really good. Really allowed here. So let's start. Free Spore, a really good extender. Petal and Princess are really solid starters on their own. Mudan is probably one of your best starters there. And then you have two Lone Fire Blossom to just get your a special summon a plant monster from your deck. Carrot Weight Champion, another extender. Primula is also a really solid extender. And then you have Snowdrop, which allows you to go into your Teardrop. And then you have your Tyrion Lily Borea. More of a plant extender here than anything. Just another plant name on the field. 1 for 1 allows you to get Petal more often and maybe even Spore. But yeah, really good. 3 Glamour for your main searcher. Con, which allows you to tribute your opponent's cards. And then Prosperity for the extra search power. You have hand traps here, pretty simple. 3 Max, 3 Ash, 3 Imperm. You have evenly if you lose die roll. You have Rika Sheep to as another form of disruption, and then you have Called by Crossout, the usual package. For the extra deck, you have 3 Strena, which just allows you to have an extra search, keep your combo going. 1 Kanzashi, 1 Alsei, the Sylvan High Protector, which is another way to extend or really have a good form of removal. Teardrop, your best form of removal. You can tribute monsters on the opposite side of the field especially when Con is out. 1 Sacred Tree Beast Hyperiton. Hyperiton allows you to negate a certain type of card that's attached to Hyperiton. So it's mostly monster negates, but it's pretty good. Aromaseraphy Jasmine to as another way to extend into your plant combos. Tribute 1 plant, special summon 1 plant from deck. You have the generic Cerberus, Phoenix, and Unicorn. Just solid removal options. You have 1 Sanaval Dryas, which is always a good link 1 plant monster. 1 Sylvan Dance Peony for level modulation and another way to extend into your engine. But yeah, Rika is pretty good right now in Theme Chronicle, and you might not be able to play the Sun Avalon cards, but Rika on its own can be a really good strategy, really difficult to hand trap this at times. Really resilient deck. Next we have Crusadia. Crusadia does not have kaijus, however, you have access to board breakers. Upon board breakers, we're gonna go there. You can still OTK with your Crusadia names and extend on them. Use Crusadia Equimax and get your attacks high. Now we're gonna go first hand traps. 3 Max, 3 Ash, 2 Nibiru, 2 Imperm, just for generic hand trap stopping for your opponent's board. Nibiru is pretty good. You can just attack over the attack on the token, and get the much needed attack boost there. For board breakers, you have 1 Duster, 2 Change of Heart for non-targeting, for non-destruction removal, 2 Lightning Storm, 1 Thrust, and uh, 2 Trust, 1 Tactics. And you get 1 Pot of Desires just in case you are losing out on draw power. For the Crusadia names, we have 3 Reclusia and 3 Arborea. I guess most of the main Crusadia names should be at 3. Leonis, 3 Draco, and 3 Maximus. So that just allows you to make sure that you have all the Crusadia names allow you to extend into your combo. 3 Parallel Exceed, because if you don't have access to the other names, this one works as another body on the field for link plays. And for the Crusadia spells, you have Revival, which boosts attack, really really good, and allows your Crusadia link monsters to attack all monsters opponent controls. 1 Crusadia Testament, just for extra draw power clutch factor there. And for the extra deck, 1 Lake Spider, just in case your combo turns into a Nib token, it can still extend through that. 3 Crusadia Magus. We are gonna add the Nightmare for the lore accuracy, or for the lore team. Nightmare, Cerberus, Phoenix, and Unicorn are gonna be here. Regulex is another way to extend, just allow you to link climb. Speta as well, even though it's at 1, it's another nifty addition. IP Masquerena for if they're forcing you to go first. 3 Equimax, your OTK button. Avermax, another way to beat down your opponent, really hard to remove. So yeah, Crusadia is really really good right now. Without the kaijus, it can get tricky, but I think Crusadia can OTK still comfortably, really good. Lastly, we have Orcus, Danger Orcus. So Orcus has its own solo gate. Danger has its own solo gate. Combine them, and you get pretty much one of the best Theme Chronicle decks around. This version of this deck allows you to get into your plays more often. Allow you to set up your graveyard with Harp Horror, Bombard, and Symbols. And Nightmare just allows you to get your graveyard combos running and set up your lines here. So for the ratios, 9 hand traps, 10 hand traps, 3 Max, 3 Ash, 3 Imperm, 1 Nib. For the engine, 1 Bombard, 2 Symbol, 3 Harp Horror, 3 Gearsu, 3 Nightmare, and 1 World Wand. For dangers, I made it a bit smaller. 2 Jackalope, 2 Tsuchinoko, 2 Nessie. I don't think you need Bigfoot and the other ones. You just need an extra body, extra extender. Armageddon Knight is a Foolish Burial, so is Gearsu. Greffer also allows you to send cards to the graveyard, which is a great starter to have, especially if you have an Orcus name. The other cards here, Foolish Burial allows you to start your Orcus combo with Harp by itself. Orchestrated Return allows you to set up your Orcus combo while drawing 2. Always great. Babel is the heart and soul of your field. And Crescendo is just a really good Omni Negate. You have 2 called by, 1 crossout for the standard part of this build. Next, we have 2 Dingirsu, really great non-targeting removal. We have Nightmares again in Cerberus, Phoenix, and Unicorn. Of course, you have IP Masquerena. It's a dark monster. No problem summoning that. The Dark Charmer, just in case your face mirrors. 3 Galatea. Galatea is a resilient card. Allows you to target an Orcus machine and shuffle back to the deck, and allows you to set an Orcus spell or trap. You can set Babel or Crescendo depending on the scenario. Longgears is another really powerful monster. another way to remove much of your opponent's board. You also have Topologic Bomber Dragon, which just bombs the main monster zone. So summon anything on their arrows, they will blow it up. Orcustrion, just a beat stick, very situational. It's just here for the Orcus teaming. And lastly, Avermax for another hard to remove boss monster. But yeah, Danger Orcus is probably the best Theme Chronicle deck. It was arguably the best one last time around. So yeah, Danger Orcus is gonna be should be your go-to if you plan on finishing the event fast as possible. But for now, that's it for our best Team Chronicle 2024 decks. If you have any other deck suggestions, you can leave it at the comment section. You can also leave a like on this video and share it to your friends. You can also subscribe to the channel, which helps this channel grow. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. So, good luck with Team Chronicle, and goodbye, guys.